Well, I really like the graphics actually, the background and the use of fonts and colors. It's not very full, so I like that. I don't like landing pages that are extremely loaded with content. I prefer few options, few clear options, and navigation bar on top. Gives me the options of changing the language, which was the first thing that I've done, of course, and the currency, very important. One thing that I find very annoying also with search engines for flights is that they show me prices in a currency that's not relevant to me. And there's also the login option that I'm not
And if you
interested in.
scroll down,
Okay, let me scroll down. Alright, yes, so we have some deals here. We're the most punctual low-cost airline in the world. The third time in a row, very good to hear. Best price guaranteed for flights with Iberia Express. There seems to be some pretty good deals. Amsterdam, yeah, so it looks like there are some pretty interesting promotions. And if I would actually check them out, and because I'm deciding to go to Madrid, why not check in directly Madrid and see if maybe there's some promotion with a special price for the dates that I'm looking at. Would you like to receive notifications from this site? Yes, always receive notifications. So, yes, share location, why not? Cheap flights to Madrid from 20. Okay, let's try to book my flight round trip.
yeah. So your holidays start the 10th of July, yeah,
Okay.
and finish on the 15th of July.
Okay.
But you are thinking to travel on Saturday.
Okay. Yeah. Yes. All right. So
on Saturday, the 8th of July. Yeah.
Yes, because actually this would be more convenient for me because there are no flights for that route on.
And how do you know that there are not flights in that route?
Because I can see in the calendar what are the selectionable dates, which is great. This is similar to the flight search engines that I normally use. It's very handy to be able to see exactly when I can book direct flights for that route. So 8th of July, and I'm coming back on the 15th. There are flights in this combination. One person, done. Okay. And then I'm gonna click find flights. So far so good. It seems pretty straightforward. I just notice, you'll see your flights in a few seconds. Alright, there you go. Okay. Wow, 289 Saturday. Okay, seems like flights in the weekends are more expensive, of course. What I like, and this is very similar to Skyscanner, it's that I have the option of seeing the prices also for days before or days after, and I can just go. Oh, let's see if, for example, I selected 28th of June. I don't like the fact that it reloads again.
So you were expecting that screen when you select?
I was expecting to see again, the selection of multiple dates, because I just wanted to check what would happen if I change the date. Now I want to go back to the 8th of July instead. I don't want to book for the 28th of June. And I am.
And you come back to the homepage.
To the homepage.
What you were expecting that happen?
I wanted to go back instead to. I don't want to repeat the action of finding flights. I wanted to see again the calendar with the selection of dates. The
slider with all of the dates.
The slider, exactly, yes. Because that's very handy for me to just see how the price shifts, and maybe just being able to select a few options but immediately seeing how the price would change. So now, for example, it's still selected on the 28th of June, and I don't want the 28th of June, so I'm going to try by clicking here to change the date, and I'm going to click here change, right? Oh, and again the landing screen. Okay, so right, I'm gonna change the date here. I'm gonna put the 8th of July, 15th of July, 1 passenger, 5 flights. Okay, let's try again. Okay, so yeah, for example, I'm not gonna select any other dates. I'm gonna stick to the dates that I originally chose because the other ones are pretty far away. Then let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna check the time. Okay, so for example, Barajas, is this the
is the airport.
It's the name of the airport. Okay, yes, Barajas. Okay, this is the duration of the flights. This is always helpful to see that it's a direct flight, and the time. Okay, yes, the time. It works good. So I want to. I would like to see. Yeah, what this would include, you know, the difference of the fares, like, yeah, the lowest price, travel more comfortably. I would like to see what that involves, and also baggage options. So I'm clicking here. Yes, you can change, you can check in express, you can select your seat, you can check a suitcase, and obvious, I guess it's like a kind of the club, the user club, flying club. Okay, let's say that
what means the different tabs there for you?
This one's?
No, the tabs in the top.
Okay. Wait. Tourists from yeah, business. I guess it's like this is more like a fancy option, best service. Yeah, that it's guaranteeing best conditions and makes you travel more comfortably. Yeah, I would like to. Yeah, it's not immediately understandable what business involves compared to, you know, the tourist, like the economy class. It's just by common knowledge that I know that you know, flying in business class you get some more advantages compared to the tourist class. Anyway, I would definitely buy in a tourist class. I would select this. Oh, log in to access to club. Why? So I guess you have to join the club to select a flight, to book a flight. Let me see. Oh yes. Okay, so this is really interrupting my experience because I wouldn't want to add my details and join a club to just book a flight. I would like to be able to book a flight even without the option of joining the club, and then maybe joining afterwards to get advantages or emails, etc. But I'm gonna maybe gonna.
Do you think that login to access to the club is different to the login for by the flight?
Like, yeah, so basically, like, I see that happens, for example, in Ryanair or other companies, but you still have the option to do it without having an account with them or registering. So, and also this is interrupting the experience because now I have to add my details, and I just wanted to check, you know, fares and times, also return times. So this might lead me away from the website if I was booking with them, because I would want just to, you know, just to check what options would be more suitable to me. And this like asks for too many actions from me. Okay, let's say I remember. Okay, so outbound flying selected.
What do you see in that page?
So it shows me the flight that I've selected as outbound, so the total price so far. And now I have to select my options for the inbound, and I can only see the date that I had selected. So once again, I don't have the slide. It would be convenient if I could always take as reference that slide with the different dates and the different prices, and I could easily switch from one to another. But I'm gonna select the one that I had previously selected, and here I can see my total price. Let's say I choose it. And another thing is that I really find very handy when I book, for example, with Skyscanner, it's the flexibility of selecting not just let's say specific dates, but selecting a range of dates, a month, and selecting also just territory. So that's so handy for me, because I can see within a month, if I'm not sure where I'm gonna go home, for example in Italy, I can see within that month what flights from Ireland to Italy are the cheapest in which dates. Okay. And I can also see on which cities which are closer maybe to my departure city or the arrival cities, which ones are available at the best fares. This is very handy if you don't have the ideas, your mind already set, especially for a holiday, right? It's not like most of the times I don't have the clear dates in my head. I just take a range in consideration, and then I pick the range also according to the price of the flights and the options. So if, for example, I just wanted to go to Spain, it would be useful to have the options to just select Cork, Spain. Show me the flights that are cheaper in July flying from Cork to Spain. So yeah. So let's say
what you will do next?
I will continue with passenger information, because let's say I want to. Oh, okay. There is also another option that I always find very useful: hold price for 24 hours. I used this before because sometimes if I find a good fare, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna have, for example, holidays.
So if you click there, what you expect to find?
I'll see, like, let's say a landing screen that would ask me to pay a fee, so that they can hold this price for me for 24 hours. So I'll see what happens now. Ooh, okay, who's traveling? Well, it's asking me okay, I wasn't expecting this, for example, because I was expecting for the landing screen to ask me my email address and maybe but they could have got it because I just signed up and logged in. And also I wasn't expecting to have a request to enter all the details as if I've already booked the flight, because I'm just asking to hold the fee. So it's not a given that I'm gonna book this flight. I'm just asking to hold the fare. So it's a little bit annoying that I've already have to enter my details again. Not again, but I think I always find it very annoying, the filling out forms. It's something that I always believe should be reduced as much as possible. Oh, name, first surname, okay, second surname. And another thing here, second surname, it's a little bit weird because I think it's just a Spanish thing.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I know it, but it could be confusing for other people. Just a thought. Okay, yes, let's say save changes. Oh no, I have to enter my. What happens if I just click save changes without entering my email? Okay, yes, it requires me for my email. Right. Okay. I have read, understand, and accept all the price for 24 hours. Pay securely. Okay, I'm not gonna pay now, but
no. Yeah.
So I'm curious now to see if I don't. If
what
I'm
do you
changing...
expect to find? Do you expect to find finally the summary of the flight and everything, and it's done?
An unexpected error occurred. I wasn't definitely expecting this. So I was expecting for them to ask me for my payment details.
Okay.
Because I was gonna pay for this fee, but unexpected error occurred. So this would
what
be
will do in that case?
I think at this point I would already abandon the page because it's been taking me in too many times to a different to something different from what I was expecting.
Okay.
And it has interrupted my experience too many times, so this would be a little bit frustrating for me. And for sure, what I would do now, I would use one of the search engine flights that I normally use and I feel more confident about. And I would be kind of confident that if there is a good fare also with Iberia Express, those search engines, they would capture it. So
overall, what do you think about the experience?
I really like the design. I really like the choice of the colors and the page layout. So I think that's a good, like, the first impact is really good, but I would definitely improve the workflow.
Yeah. Was there anything you expect to see but you didn't?
Yes, there were several things.
Yeah.
So yeah, the flexibility of the choice of dates,
Okay.
range of territories. You know, like I was expecting more flexibility in the selection and less disruptions also, and a little bit of a quicker turnaround.
Was there anything you were surprised to see?
Yes, that the unexpected error occurred right now. I'm also surprised. I was surprised to see the passenger information, the second surname. I think it's the first time. I haven't though booked many times with Spanish companies, and like the navigation experience here, it's a little bit weird. Null age, so it's I wasn't expecting this because it seems pretty accurately designed at first. So it gives you an idea of a very structured, very clean website and very functional. Okay. So the first impact is really good.
Okay. Okay. So I think the test is done. So